Hi, my name's Nikki. I'm here at Barefoot at Heart to teach you a class called Burnout to Bliss. So welcome. The purpose of this class is to relieve pain and tension from your body and to quiet a busy mind. So whenever you're ready, we'll get started by lying on the back. So finding the place that feels most comfortable for you, gently closing your eyes. Might feel good to gently roll the shoulders back and down. Maybe allowing your arms to rest gently at your sides in a V. Palms are facing up in a gesture of openness. Maybe gently tucking the tailbone and the chin to properly align the spine. And if your legs are straight out in front, you might allow the feet to open to either side. If you decide to bend your knees, maybe it feels better to bring them out towards the sides of your mat, bringing your knees into touch. We'll begin our practice by settling into this space and time. Letting go of the day that you've had so far. Letting go of any internal dialogue, maybe any mental to-do lists. Allowing yourself to become fully present in this moment. Consciously allowing the body to completely relax. Maybe beginning by relaxing the face. You can relax your forehead. Relax the space in between the eyebrows. Relax the cheeks. The mouth and jaw. Letting go of any clenching. Maybe creating a little bit more space within the mouth. Relax the throat and the neck. And when you're ready, continue to mentally scan your own body without any judgment, letting go of any tension that you might find along the way. Whenever that feels complete for you, see if you can relax even more. Maybe allowing yourself to feel as though you're melting into the floor. Completely letting go. And as your body continues to relax, begin to draw your awareness into your mind. Noticing and accepting, without any judgment, of course, the thoughts that might be running through the mind in this moment. And when you feel ready, give yourself permission to let go. You can release your thoughts by gently drawing your awareness to your breath. Beginning to notice each inhalation, each exhalation, and even the spaces in between your breaths. If it feels good for you, you can breathe in and out through the nose. This will more easily induce the relaxation response or the parasympathetic nervous system. it doesn't feel good for you, breathe naturally, whatever that looks like for you today. Eventually beginning to breathe more deeply and more evenly. Maybe visualizing the breath moving all the way down into the belly, or maybe even all the way down into the hips. Allowing the torso to inflate like a balloon as you inhale and deflate as you exhale. Noticing this expansion and contraction on all four sides of the body, so the front, the back, and both sides. Inhaling to inflate, exhaling to deflate. As you inhale, draw in positive energy. And as you exhale, release any negativity that you might be holding on to. And from this state of deeper awareness, maybe you'd like to set an intention for your practice. Trying not to think about this too hard. Usually the first thing that bubbles up into the consciousness is exactly what you need. Eventually, when the timing feels right for you, begin to gently rock the head from side to side. So you're moving with the timing of your breath. Inhaling as you draw the head through center, and exhaling as you release to either side. Whenever that feels finished, we'll meet with the head in center. You can take your elbows within your hands and gently begin to draw circles with the elbows. Again, you're moving with your breath. On the inhale, draw the arms overhead. And exhale, circle down towards the belly. Eventually, moving in the opposite direction. Whenever that feels finished, gently releasing the arms. You can draw your right knee in towards your chest, straightening out your left leg if it's not already. Engage your left foot like it's standing. And then as you exhale, guide your right knee in towards your right armpit. You can take your breath into your right hip, with the intention that that hip will soften. Let's see if you can relax a little bit more on every exhale. Maybe doing some ankle circles with that right foot in whichever direction feels right. And eventually moving in the opposite direction. When that feels finished, take your right arm out to the side in a T. You can leave your left hand around the right knee. And then as you exhale, twist. Guide your knee across your body nice and gently. When you arrive, if it feels good, take your gaze over your right shoulder. If your knee is touching the ground and you'd still like more of a challenge, you can straighten out the right leg. If not, keep the knee bent. Let your body relax, breathing down into your belly. On the inhale, gently moving through center, and then exhaling as you release your right leg. On the inhale, nice and gently bring the left knee in towards you. Interlace your fingers around that knee. Straighten out the right leg, engage that right foot. And then exhale, guide your knee in towards your left armpit. Breathing softness into that left hip. Maybe doing ankle circles with the left foot. And then in the opposite direction. And then taking the left arm to a T when you're ready. Use your right hand to guide your knee across your body, nice and gently twisting. When you arrive, take the gaze over the left shoulder. And let your body relax. Maybe straightening out the left leg, only if that feels good for you. Breathing into the belly. Gently warming up the spine by twisting, opening up the heart, squeezing and detoxifying the internal organs. On the inhale, moving through center. And this time when you arrive, bring your right knee in to meet your left. Give yourself a hug around your legs. Mindfully begin to rock gently from side to side. Noticing and enjoying this nice massage to the back body. Whenever that feels complete, roll over to the right side. Take a few moments here, let your body relax. And as you're ready, use your left hand, press your body towards seated. And we'll meet in a comfortable place, whatever that looks like for you. You can bring your right hand to the side, left arm lifting up towards the sky, exhaling into the right elbow. Inhaling, lifting the heart. If it feels good, lifting the gaze. If it's hard on the neck, you can take your gaze down towards your right hand. Making sure that you're pressing in equally with the sit bones, and that might mean backing off slightly in the pose. It's perfectly fine. Inhaling through center, and then exhaling, bending into the left elbow, inhaling, lifting the heart. Maybe lifting the gaze, checking in with the sit bones, grounding in equally, breathing. Inhaling through center when you're ready, and then moving on to the hands and knees. So we'll meet with the hands underneath the shoulders, and the knees underneath the hips, spreading out the fingers, pressing into the hands, pressing into the tops of the feet. As you inhale, arch the back, take your gaze up towards the sky. And then exhale as you round the spine, bring your gaze towards your belly button, moving with the breath. You can let this be a moving meditation. Whenever that feels complete, let's stand up on the knees, bringing the knees directly underneath the hips, bringing the hands to the low back. As you inhale, lift the heart, and as you exhale, arch the back, drop the head if it feels good for you. You can leave your hands on the low back, or if you'd like to move deeper, you can release your arms. Breathing into your heart center. If you'd like to move into full camel pose, you can take your heels in your hands. Do whatever feels best for you. On the inhale, gently lifting back up, and exhaling as you move into child's pose, bringing the forehead to the mat. Sit bones over the heels, let your arms rest at your sides, palms are facing up. Taking your breath into your lower back, noticing that expansion on the inhale and contraction on the exhale. When you're ready, send your arms out towards the front. Move on to the hands and knees. And we'll move through some hip circles. So drawing circles with the sit bones, moving with the breath. Exhale back and over the heels. Inhale as you circle forwards and over the fingertips. Eventually moving in the opposite direction. And whenever that feels finished, meeting with a neutral spine, hands and knees, tabletop pose. Whenever you're ready, on an inhale, lift the right arm towards the sky, gazes up, breathing into the heart. As you exhale, feed your arm through, drop your head down towards the mat. It might feel good to walk the left hand out towards the front. You can close your eyes and come back to the breath. When you're ready, bring your left hand back beside your face and use it to press onto the hands and knees. From here, on an inhale, take your left arm up to the sky, take your gaze up. Breathing into your heart. As you exhale, feed the left arm through, drop the head. And then when you arrive, if it feels good, gently walk your right hand out in front. Closing the eyes. Noticing the breath. Bring the right hand back when you're ready, pressing onto the hands and knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You can tuck your toes, and as you inhale, gently lift the hips towards the sky, press through the heels, drop the head. Listening to the body, you can make any gentle movements that might feel good for you. So maybe you might like to bend from knee to knee. Maybe it feels good to gently shake the head, yes or no, releasing any tension that you might be holding on to in the neck and in the shoulders. Or maybe it feels better for you to stay still in this pose. Let your intuition be your guide. As you exhale, flattening out the spine, moving towards plank, pressing through the heels. If it's better on your body, feel free to move down to your knees. So do whatever's best for you. Tucking the tailbone under, engaging the core. Let your head be a natural extension of your spine. You're drawing one straight line from the crown of your head all the way down to the tailbone. Breathing. As you exhale, lowering down onto your belly. As you inhale, lift up gently onto the hands, relax the shoulders, elbows hugging the waist, breathing into your belly. Cobra pose. Exhale, gently release. When the timing's right, inhaling back up, finding cobra. Or if you'd like a deeper back bend, it's up to you. You can press up onto straight arms, let your body hang down like a hammock, and find your upward facing dog. On the exhale, gently moving through child's pose, rounding the spine, bringing it back to its natural state of balance. Completely letting go. When you're ready, moving on to the hands and knees, tucking the toes, inhaling to downward dog, lift the hips, press the heels, drop the head. Hands are approximately shoulder distance apart, feet approximately hip distance, maybe a little bit wider if that's better. Send the shoulders away from the ears. Press equally between hands and feet. And if you can, see if you can lift the sit bones up a little bit higher, creating more space within the body. Breathing. As you inhale, take your gaze up at your hands, bend into your knees. You can hop, you can step, or you can jump in between the hands. Inhaling as you lift up to a flat back, finding more length in your spine. You can send the crown of the head towards the wall in front of you, sit bones to the wall behind you. As you exhale, release, hinging at the hips, dropping the head. Let your arms and shoulders relax. It might feel good to take the elbows and the hands. Coming back to the breath. Maybe visualizing the spaces in between each vertebrae expanding on every exhale. If you feel called to, maybe make some gentle movement. Listening to the wisdom of your body. Eventually, gently rolling your spine all the way up. And when you arrive, let the shoulders roll back and down, moving up to the top of the mat. We'll move through some sun salutations. When you're ready, inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up, bring the gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Inhale, lifting the heart, lengthen the spine. Exhale, standing forward fold, and we'll hold this one. You might take your elbows with the opposite hand in front, balancing the body. Breathing length into the spine. Maybe bending the knees just slightly. Exhale, release your hands down beside your feet. Hop, step, or jump back, find your plank. on the toes, or again, if you like, on your knees, whatever feels best. If you can, you're breathing in and out through the nose. Exhaling as you lower down. Inhaling as you find your cobra, or if you like, your upward facing dog. Whatever is best for you, hands underneath the shoulders, fingers spread out. Lift the heart, relax the shoulders. Exhaling as you move through child's pose. Completely relax. Maybe taking a few moments to reinvite your intention into your practice. Eventually returning to the breath. On the inhale, moving on to the hands and knees, tucking the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. On each inhale, see if you can lift your sit bones up even higher, and on each exhale, press equally into your hands and feet. When you're ready, bend into the knees, take your gaze up at your hands, hop, step, or jump in between the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release, standing forward fold. Maybe this time interlace the fingers behind the sacrum and the low back. And on an inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky. Breathing. Exhale, release your arms. And on an inhale, nice and gently rolling the spine all the way up. Exhale, relax the shoulders back and down. And when you're ready, inhale, bring your hands to the heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, gaze up, slight arch in the back. Exhale, dive forwards. Inhale, lifting up, lift the heart. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, standing forward fold. Bring your hands down beside your feet and hop, step, or jump back to plank. As you exhale, lower down towards the mat. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in this pose. As you inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky, gazing up at the hands. Exhale, you can swing your foot through if you need to, drop down to the back knee, feel free. Do whatever feels best for you. On an inhale, lift up. Lift your arms, lift your heart. So maybe you're on the knee, maybe you're on the toe. Relax the shoulders. If you'd like a deeper challenge, maybe arch your back and take your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, release. Bring the hands down beside your front foot. Step back and find plank on the toes or on the knees if that's better. Exhaling as you lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Gaze moves up at the hands. Exhale, swinging that foot through. Maybe coming down to the back knee if that's better. Inhale, lifting up on the knee or the toe. Lift your heart, relax your shoulders. Maybe arch your back and take your gaze up to the sky. Exhale, release, bring the hands down, step back to plank. Inhale and exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Breathing in this pose. Exhale, child's pose. Leave your arms out in front this time, and as you exhale, walk your hands to the right side. You can breathe softness into your left side. Whenever you're ready, on an inhale, gently move the hands through center. And then on an exhale, move your hands to the left side. Taking your breath into the right side. Intending for it to soften. See if you can let go. When you're ready, on an inhale, moving through center, taking a couple of breaths here. Whenever you're ready, moving on to the hands and knees. Tucking the toes, and inhale, lift the sit bones to downward facing dog. Bend the knees, take your gaze up at the hands, hop, step, or jump, meet in between the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, standing forward fold. When you're ready, beginning to bend into your knees as deeply as you can. Popping up onto the tippy toes if you need to. Inhale, lifting the heart, staying here. Or moving deeper by bringing your hands to heart center, taking the gaze over the fingers. If you'd still like a deeper challenge, tuck your right elbow behind your left knee, gently twist the spine. Again, bring the gaze over the fingertips, remembering to breathe. As you inhale, move through center, and then exhale to the other side. Inhaling through center, and when you're ready, bringing your hands down, gently rocking back onto the sit bones. You can bring your hands underneath your knees. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, rocking back. Find a place where you can balance. You can stay here, or you can release your arms, and you might even release your legs. Remember to breathe. As you exhale, gently release. Bring the soles of the feet together. Guide your heels in towards your body. If you like, you can take the flesh out from underneath the sit bones. That'll help you bend a little bit easier at the hips. Inhale, lift the heart, lengthen the spine. Exhale, the hinges at the hips, lead with the heart. Walk the body forwards as deeply as feels right for you. Gently relaxing your head whenever you arrive. Let your eyes close. On each inhale, find more length in your spine, and on each exhale, see if you can move a little bit more deeply into the pose. Inhaling to lengthen and exhaling to let go. Letting go of any thoughts in your mind as they come up. Gently returning to the breath. Inhale, create more space in your body. Exhale, move into that space. When you're ready, gently begin to walk the body back up. And then when you arrive, you can take your hands underneath your knees, and as you exhale, guide the knees towards each other. Internally rotate your hips until they feel balanced. And whenever that feels complete, you can roll onto the back, bringing the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a nice hug around your legs. Gently rocking from side to side. Releasing any tension that might be stored in the back body. And when you're ready, allowing your arms to move out to your sides in a T. Exhale, let your knees drop down to the right. Allow the gaze to move to the left. You can close your eyes when you arrive. Staying here, letting the body relax. If you'd like a deeper stretch in the or in the shoulders, you can bend your elbows Maybe bringing the palms of the hands above or even behind the head. So find the place that feels best for you. Breathing down to the belly. When you're ready, on an inhale, moving through center, and then exhaling to the other side, allowing the knees to drop down to the left, taking the gaze to the right. You can play around with the arms and see what feels best for you. Not trying to force this twist in any way, letting your body relax. We're preparing for our final relaxation pose. Close the eyes, focusing on the breath. When you're ready, on an inhale, moving through center, and then exhaling to Shavasana, our final relaxation. Find the most comfortable place for your body in this moment, so whatever that looks like for you. Allowing your eyes to close. Sending the shoulders back and down, opening up the heart. If it feels good, gently tuck the tailbone and the chin. Allowing your body to sink into the mat, completely letting go. There's nothing else you need to do, nowhere else you need to be. Give yourself permission to relax. Eventually, returning your awareness to your breath. Inhaling to draw in positive energy. Exhale, release any negativity that you might still be holding on to. When you're ready, you can gently begin to wiggle the fingers and toes. If it feels good, let the head rock from side to side. Maybe you'd like to draw your arms overhead, straightening out the legs for a morning stretch, reawakening. Maybe it feels good for you to bring your knees back in towards your body, giving yourself another hug. You deserve it. And eventually rolling onto the right side, taking a few moments, taking this time to notice and to enjoy all the positive benefits of your practice. And when you're ready, use your left hand, press your body towards seated. Find a comfortable place, whatever that looks like for you in this moment. And if it feels natural, let the hands meet at heart center, gently closing your eyes. Remembering the intention that you set at the beginning of our class. And you can thank yourself for practicing with that intention in mind. And perhaps, if it's right for you, make the conscious choice to bring your intention with you for the rest of your day. Gently opening the eyes when you're ready. And I thank you for sharing your practice. Namaste.